We're doing this again.
We're in the Matrix.
We're in the Matrix again. Come on, camera.
I'll turn my Wi-Fi off.
No, it's not that. It's this. It's the camera. Hold on. Let's see if it just... Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I think I know the problem. Hold on. Come on. Catch up. Catch up. Catch up. Okay. We're going to do it a different way. We're going to pull this. We're going to pull the GoPro now. All right. What's up, everybody? Sorry for that. Again, we had that, all of those... yeah, we're doing it from right here.
Okay, all right.
I keep changing the settings, and again, you can't... Welcome to another Tuesday on the Spick Span Show. You never know what kind of intro you're going to get. We had everything dialed in, and then, you know...
I think you could probably go a little this way.
A little this way?
So you don't have all... Yeah, there you go.
There you go. How's that?
Perfect.
Perfect. All right, cool. All right, well, a little rocky start, but, you know how it is. It's Tuesday. It's everybody's favorite day. And we were live on Instagram Live a second ago, telling everybody to come over here, when, in fact, they probably had a better show right there. But, yeah, every Tuesday, 4 p.m. on YouTube, we go live. You never know if the cameras are going to work. We don't know until literally we click go.
Chris O said get a mirrorless camera.
So that we have a mirrorless camera. So I've been changing the FPS, the frames per second, on the GoPro. I think...
Is that like BPS? Kind
of like BPS. As a matter of fact, it is exactly like BPS.
Okay.
Except frames instead of balls.
Okay.
So
you only have a 10.5?
Well, no.
FPS?
So this thing does 24, 30, 60, 120, 240, and I think 240 might be the highest.
So that's
But it's
legal.
shooting at 1080. So 240, I know for a fact, does the glitch. Now we also know, this is the process of elimination, just in case you guys are ever wondering, troubleshooting a paintball gun, for instance, same rules apply. You change a setting, because if you change all the settings, you don't know which one worked and which one didn't. The setting that we changed was I went from 60 FPS, which was last week's show, which was relatively smooth. Then I went to 30 FPS for today, because I figured it should be able to fix it, do pretty well there. But, in fact, 30 was not the time frame. So we need to go to 60 FPS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You following all that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good to hear.
Thank you, Gene, for the new camera fund donation.
We got a dope camera, guys. I swear. I swear it. Thank you. Oh, man. Jake Schultz, thank you very much. Exactly like BPS. Thanks, Jake Schultz, for the donation. And welcome to the Mega Support Status membership. Oh, if you guys are Mega Support Status members, or any member for that matter, make sure you send us your addresses just in case you won. There are a couple of... there's a W right here for Mr. Michael Howard. Inside of this package... Manila.
Envelope?
Well, it's technically... Yeah. Well, it's shipped as a package.
Okay.
Is a Tigerwear headband. And a signed poster. And this goes to Michael Howard, who is a Mega Support Status member. He won last week on the show, but I don't have his address. I think I have his address, but I'm not 100% sure.
So it's not gone yet.
It's not gone yet.
We'll give you a
few
days.
I could send it to the Michael Howard that we have in the system, and maybe that guy just gets a Spick and Span poster and a headband, but I want to make sure that the real Michael Howard gets it. Mm-hmm. Also, we got some Spick and Span koozies to give away today. All right, so yeah, there we go. And then let me get the CC lag on here. CC lag. Get you in here. And then so everybody who's watching on Instagram, make sure you guys jump over to YouTube right now. Search the Spick and Span Show or search Ryan Greenspan. Click on the live link button and join the show. All right, now that's over. Get rid of those guys. Let me see if Oliver's texted me. Nope, he hasn't.
No.
He hasn't woken up yet.
Nice surprise.
I know. Yeah. Well, Alex told me. He said, well, I texted Oliver a while ago, and then remember he was supposed to come, but he was actually sourcing some new materials for everybody's favorite Hormesis clothing.
Ooh.
Yeah, for the drip. I don't know if you saw him in the Steven Seagal outfit that he was in.
Yeah.
That was pretty hard. I don't know if I don't know, how do you think that would go over at Firehouse? Definitely go over really well at the Aikido gym. Not sure about the Firehouse.
I like what they're doing with were those origami yellow birds, or were those flowers?
I don't know.
Did you see the photo shoot?
Not live, if that's what you mean.
Let me show you.
Please indulge me. Then also, we've got some Champs Club cool news. Most Champs Club gifts went out. Some leather goods, exclusive Dynasty leather good stuff. But also, most notably, if you were following the Dynasty Instagram page, you may or may not have seen that Jake Turner, who won the quarterly members gift, which was like, we do one big, like massive giveaway every quarter. The first quarter was a Signature Series gun force. You get to design it. You get to do the whole shebang with it. And then the second one was a head-to-toe giveaway, sponsorship giveaway. So you won a jersey with your name on it, which just arrived at Field 1, I think, last week. You win a force, goggles, pants, pack, pads, the whole shebang, really. What do you got for me?
I think it was just on the storyline, because it's... I can't find them now, but this is what they... Oh, yeah, I guess they're flowers. But one of the pictures looked like some, like, origami pterodactyls, I think they were.
I could get behind that. That's pretty sweet. I like the new logo. It reminds me of... I believe the new logo is actually... And we'll get clarification from Alex here in a second. But I think the new logo that they have for the Hormesis attire is supposed to be an angel. But it looks like Yoda... It looks like Yoda in a cloak. It looks like Yoda. Pull up the logo on right here. That logo.
Oh, that.
Doesn't it? I have it on my I have the logo on my backpack that I wear.
Okay.
But doesn't it look kind of like Yoda?
Yeah, I guess. It looks like an eye with a bunch of wings on it.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, like you're saying, like that's Yoda's head?
He's in his Yoda garb, dude. Oh, look, I just put Alex's head on top of the chicken up there.
Wow.
We're living in the future here on the Spick and Span Show. Also, we're going to talk a bit about the Chicago layout, how it went for all of you guys. Not entirely sure how everybody else played it, but definitely tricky to get out to that snake side. Got to be very crafty, very clever, or just run it. You know, with the amount of times that we ran it and the other guys ran it, and how many times they were shot, because a lot of times, I guess we just jump right into it right now.
Yeah.
There's a clear lane. The back center has the best shot over there, and then that guy in the can on the other side has a really good shot on it. And then you got...
I mean, and I don't even know if I would... honestly, I don't think the back center has the best shot. I mean, he has the fastest shot, but
See... You think the can has the best shot, but he's shooting at a wide angle. If he's diving into that little temple on the snake side, then for sure, because the guy's on the ground.
Yeah.
But the shot where you shoot kind of straight versus the guy when he's running this way and you're shooting at him like that, I feel like the one where he has to run straight through a more dedicated line.
For me, when I was running out there, I was more worried about the can.
The can guy.
Yeah. Even going out wide.
Yeah,
because the back center lane,
he can only see you through that one cut.
Yeah, and I could kind of see, his paint, and I think he couldn't, because he's kind of blind shooting. Mm-hmm. And I was able to kind of like, almost like finesse a little bit, that because it was either low or high, and you could kind of slightly move around that lane, versus the other guy can kind of adjust his lane looking at your depth.
Right. Huh. Yeah, I mean...
But either way, if you have both guys shooting at you, it's really difficult.
Yeah, I have a better... I feel that I have a better shot when the guy has to run straight through it from that back center. Although, the back center is definitely shootable because of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's certainly a much easier shot. I don't know how everybody else is feeling about that. And then here it is like, as the kind of weekend progresses. Oh, are we getting...
We're already...
Dude, already getting spammed. Right when you get to that 200 live viewer mark,
yeah,
we just start getting ripped.
They must be here for the Tigerware drop today.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah.
Fill life with emotions, find love, and find Tigerware. And actually, Mara Boo PB, I see what you're saying about having a lot of bunkers on the field, but at the same time, I mean, I'd say it does and it doesn't, right? Like, they're not using all of the bunkers. It just seems like there's a lot of bunkers because those bricks are so big. All those center things are just so big, you know?
Mm.
And we were talking about how the further up you get up the field, the less shots you have on the cross. And it was like, oh yeah, we should have this guy in the Dorito 2 pinch out this guy, or shoot the tower on the snake side. And I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't work like that when he's past the Dorito 2. Mm-hmm. You almost like, and it was on that field when we did the clinic out in North Carolina, same thing. As you move up that way, you're like, oh, just punch down the snake side and you're going to win the game once you get to the snake 3.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you just move past Dorito 3, that guy can't see, you guys can't see each other.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of weird how those are coming along nowadays. And that Dorito side was really powerful.
For sure.
Really powerful. So yeah.
And it'll be interesting though, you know, I talked to Mouse a little bit yesterday too.
You know, as we're about to drop this Tigerware stuff today, and we were kind of talking about the field layout, and we are like, as snake guys, whenever we get to see a field layout like that, we're always like, damn, this is tough. Like it sucks when it's somewhere where it's like usually I feel like those juicy spots, a corner, or, you know, what we all as a community like to call a god a lot, are fairly easy to get to, like 50-50, and then the snake is like 40% chance. On this layout, I feel like it's really reduced. It's like a 30 to 40% chance you're getting out there, which is kind of a bummer a little bit sometimes, I think, for us. But on the other side of that, I felt like if you did make it to the snake, the way this layout was playing is like there was usually only one person in the snake, like one team right away. Or so getting out, like your best chance if that player got into the snake was either to, you know, try to get out to the corner or work your way over to the snake, which can also happen but is a little more dangerous, which gave that player that's in the snake time to position himself up to that 50 snake, because no one can stop him until he gets there. And, you know, kind of, if it's a smart snake player, wreak some havoc.
Well,
know?
Okay, now, and there's something, you just brought something up that's pretty important. Now, what do you recommend?
As far as, like, when you get there?
Yeah, so here's the thing. You get to the snake before... Okay, this is a field that you're going to have a really good call for when there is nobody on the snake side. When the snake is clear. So when you dive into the snake or you dive into that corner, you need to know whether or not they are... it's the other team is wide or not.
Yes.
Because then you can capitalize immediately, and then what should you do? And Nick, we'll get to your question here in a second.
So, I mean, I don't think there's, like... there's not a lot of secrets, I feel like, with the snake yet. There was kind of two main things. You can... if you go pretty much off the break, or if you get into the snake within the first 5 to 10 seconds, and the other teams typically... either they made it wide or the farthest they are is in that snake side can. Now, nobody can really, once you get into the snake, nobody can really contest you or stop you from moving up till you get to that 50 snake, at which point you kind of have two options. You can look inside and you can see that Dorito side can. You can see the first wing.
You kind of have
side.
to come up a little high. No?
No, you just
I'm
come
thinking
inside.
of the snake too.
You can't see the wing on your side because there's a pin that blocks it. But you can like edge in and see the back center, the Dorito side can, and also that first big Dorito. So honestly, kind of where I think you'll have the most success, and it's not really a secret here, is that if you crawl up into that 50 snake, and on the outside of the 50 snake there's no paint there, I think you immediately need to look and see if you can catch that guy in the can. because that is the only guy that can stop you from progressing into their snake, which if you are able to, whether or not you shoot him or you just go around and he's there, if you get into their snake too, that little baby wing, you can pretty much end the game if it's early. So I think that's going to be kind of an interesting factor on this field, that like guys are going to get to the snake off the break.
And if you're not wide, then what should you do? Like, you kind of got to like either, I mean, you have to be in that can knowing that you have to play heads up.
Yeah.
And a lot of times if you're not wide, usually you have someone in the tower looking Dorito way. So the Dorito way, one of the two, either the can or the Dorito guy should always be looking, the can or the tower should always be looking Dorito way. One of the two of them. To slow the Dorito side down. Because there's nothing else that really does that.
Yeah.
Then, if you take it one step further, if you're not wide, the only way to stop the guy coming to your side of the field is the can looking straight ahead, right at the edge of that 50 snake.
Sure.
And you don't have the advantage on that guy, because that guy can kind of pop up wherever you want and still do damage.
Yeah.
And then, as you're trying to figure out how to stop the bleeding, I guess you would say, is you got to try and fill out.
Yes.
But that's a huge risk, because any team that takes the snake, or any team for that matter whatsoever, that notices the opponents don't go wide on the snake side, should be either in the Dorito side can, the Dorito side temple, or that snake side wedge can look straight down the pipe.
Yeah.
One of those three guys should always be looking at it. So when you set up a game plan to go wide on the snake side, you should also shoot heavy over there.
Yeah.
Right? To stop the bad guys from getting into that side of the field.
Yeah.
Because if you can eliminate them, then you own the wide spot. Then you couple all of that with someone locking down that snake side, so your guy can just go to work.
Yeah, I mean, that is going to be a really, a big question to see how you break that down. Because I know, like, it was done a little bit at practice this weekend, but also it's like sometimes one of those two people will get shot. But between a guy going to the snake off the break and then a guy coming up through that interior Dorito center, with that tall tower and that wing, making sure that the guy doesn't leave the snake side can, and you have a guy in the 50 snake, it's extremely powerful.
Right.
So I think, honestly, it might be worth the risk that, like, if you see that guy go to the snake off the break and you're in that snake side can, you have to just make an attempt to try to get out. Otherwise, I think that guy in the can has to default to respecting the outside of the 50 snake and making sure that guy isn't able to wrap and come into your snake. And then something also I was thinking about as, like, playing the back center a lot and filling either like towards the snake side or up the middle. If the guy would go into the snake, instead of me kind of swinging over to the Dorito side, I would go to the snake side to help that guy, so that the guy, if he does pass our side, he has less people to shoot at.
Yes, that's actually a really smart thing to do. Also, is by the way that I had described it, is really flood bodies and eyes over on that snake side, which also leaves the amount of I guess pressure on the opponent's Dorito side very weak.
Yeah.
Right, because and someone else mentioned it too. Should you get two guys into the snake? Because, like, getting another guy out to that snake corner and just wrapping and pressuring that can on the snake side, which, remember, we talked about this the one time. It was like, if someone were there helping Damien, I think it was, then he would have been able to get straight to their side.
Yes.
Right? But then those are the eyes that were looking Dorito way, most likely.
Yeah.
Right? So you kind of have to have, like, a three-man op over there, and then you drop quite a bit of the zone, which allows the other team to kind of counterpunch.
Yeah.
Which is something that's going to happen. Like, if you're in that Dorito side and you hear snake and you see one of your teammates walking off from the snake side, you got to force it down there.
Yes.
I kept telling that to Ethan on Aftermath quite a bit. I was like, dude, stop waiting for us to shoot you in the back.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna get Alex on the horn. Alex has a high stakes fantasy football draft, so he has to get on now. We gotta get him on. Look at how. Are you doing your fantasy football draft right now?
Can you hear me?
Can we hear you? Can you hear us? Yeah, you look great.
Sorry, I'm in a fantasy football draft right now.
Yeah, stakes are high up there, huh?
Extremely. It's only 15 grand ahead.
No mistakes.
No
No
mistakes.
mistakes, dude. No mistakes. My finger
Mistakes.
slipped and I just...
Mistakes. Not mistakes.
Mistakes?
Yeah, mistakes.
Oh, okay. whatever that means.
Who you getting, dude?
Do you have any snoo over there?
What's new?
What's new with you?
Give credit where credit's due.
You're right. That's Kyle's joke.
That's Kyle's joke.
I'm on the clock.
Hey,
Right.
Al.
Yo.
I mentioned our fantasy football. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Was that when our draft started? Or was it last week?
Something like that.
It's horrible. You gotta hold the high bid on our thing for 24 hours. And last night, for some reason, Alex set his alarm for like 11:45 p.m. Woke
All right,
up.
quickly. Dak Prescott or Aaron Rodgers? Or Russell Wilson?
Aaron Rodgers.
Dak.
Even after all the ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca.
You gotta gamble.
All right.
He's either gonna be
Take
awful
Rodgers.
or MVP.
Alex woke up in the middle of the night and then just.
He goes to Dr. Joe Rogan when he has a problem with his throwing shoulder. He's like, Joe, I got turf toe. What should I do?
And then what's Joe's response?
Eat some elk meat and on it coffee.
I like how
Bulletproof coffee. Food buckets.
food buckets.
Are you gonna pick up that guy, CD?
CD who?
CD?
CD.
I think he's a wide receiver.
CD who?
CD's nuts.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna go all the way with that. I wasn't sure if you were gonna pull the trigger here with that.
Swish.
So Al, let's hear what do you got going on here? I know you got a lot of stuff going on. You've got this thing, you got that thing, you've got the other thing.
Tonight the big thing is back to school new parents cocktail party. So that's what I got going on.
Wait, there's do the kids even go?
Of course, they're the ones that drink the cocktails.
Oh, okay.
It's a keg party.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm on the clock. Shit. Hold on. Wait.
It's the family show, Al.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Chris O said Aaron Rodgers.
Auto pick. Dude, I just blew it.
I think you have to unclick auto pick every
I know,
time.
But the problem was I got first pick and I didn't realize that it snaked around, so
you
I
had to
picked
pick
Aaron Rodgers, but then I didn't take my second pick.
Oh, the old snake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the old
you
snake
should
trick.
know everything about the old snake
Let's see who
trick.
auto picked for me. It looks like they picked.
Wait, you had first pick. Who'd you get?
I got Jonathan Taylor.
Oh yeah.
Now my team's pretty stacked here. Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Jonathan Taylor, Leonard Fournette, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin.
Hey, oh, by the way, you need to bid on
Kelsey.
AJ Brown. You can't let Adam have him.
Dude, I will go to my
Oh, you
grave
got him.
before I let Adam have him.
Never mind, he got him.
Shit.
Damn it, Al.
Dude, where's Oliver at?
I don't know. I don't think he's here. I mean, he's obviously not here.
He's hitting the snooze, baby.
Yeah, he hit the snooze
Yeah.
button. It's 7. It's someone's
He's full
got
of crap because so I've been messaging him and it shows when he reads the message.
Yeah, the 2 check marks, right?
Yeah, so that means he's up and he read the message, or at least he's looking at his phone.
Well, I'll tell you what. What's that noise?
It's me calling Oliver.
We need to get
That's his
him.
fax machine.
Yeah, I think he's got the fax on. His fax machine is on. I think that someone needs to buy him. You should actually, you know what you should do? Do you think you can post him, get him somehow Postmates or like not an Uber Eats because I don't want him to eat it, but like somehow deliver a rooster to his address?
A rooster?
Yeah, a rooster.
Why?
Well, because then he'll wake up early every morning because he's gonna have that rooster there.
It's not even early. It's 7:25 there right now in the morning.
Yeah, I mean 7:25 when you don't have a whole lot of responsibilities for the day and no kids. That's an easy sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7:25 when you go to the Indonesian version of Firehouse every night.
Yeah. Exactly. Devontae Adams. I don't know who has Devontae Adams. I got Derek Carr in my other one. What'd you buy?
No, I was just making sure
Dude, we've
that
got
the
a-
Tiger Wear logistics are good to go for today.
We've got a
Are you
tiger-
guys doing a drop today?
We got
We
a tiger
are.
drop.
Yeah.
Dude, nice. Dude, do you have Mark DeRosa's number? I asked you for that, and you just never respond to me.
Yeah, I know. I was busy. I meant to say yes, I have it. Of course, I have
Dude,
my.
what happens? Ryan asked me for about 6 things today, and you know what I did? I spent probably close to 2 hours doing work for Ryan.
You're insane. I asked you for one thing today. One thing. I asked you for some templates, and you sent them to me.
Yeah.
And then, but the thing was, you sent 3 text messages. It was template, and then do you have Mark DeRosa's phone number?
Yeah, no,
So
wait a minute. You
I
asked
only
me to design Dynasty pants.
I said we should design Dynasty Pants. That was just was just me.
We means we.
It means you.
That was a message. That wasn't. I was just the middleman in that one. That was JT saying, "Hey, we've been asking Alex to make the new World Cup designs for the pants." And they said, "Can you please
No
remind
one
him so we
asked
can
me
get?"
anything
Oh, okay.
other than you. Said make the design for the pants.
Yeah, but
And
that was like the
additionally,
third time.
I've been dealing with these guys from Guam who are ordering custom jerseys and pants from us.
But you've been dealing with them.
The thing. I'm just
You mean-
supposed to do the designs, but now I'm doing customer service, so I'm fine with that. But I who's this calling me?
So
This might be Mark. This could be Mark DeRosa.
why would he be calling you?
Maybe he's
'Cause I
watching the
just
show.
talked about something.
Tell him you're on the show. But I do have Mark DeRosa's phone number.
Hello?
You can't be answering
that's
phone
rude.
calls. That's rude.
Yeah.
This is so.
Mark, what's up, bro? I told you it was him.
Is
I'm
it?
on the show right now.
Well, hey, he called me at an
Yeah,
inopportune
can I call
time
you back in a
yesterday.
little bit? All good.
Tell him you're on my show.
Wait.
Tell him you're on my show. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, 4 o'clock Tuesdays. He's on. He's got. He's busy.
Talk louder, Ryan. Oh wait, I can turn up the volume. There. Okay.
Hey, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. You need to be tuned in to YouTube.
Was that actually Mark?
Yeah, he's on there right
What's up, guys?
now. Hey.
Am I live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Were you watching the show and that's why you called Alex?
Dude, his wildest dreams have come true. He's live on the screen. You did it, dude. You can die happy.
American Express Platinum card.
Hell yeah.
Hey, get a zoo membership for your son, and then him and Sloan and you and me could go in the gondola back and forth and look at the gorillas all day.
I can't wait. I'm doing that tomorrow.
Are you really? Nice.
Well, just so you know, I'm wearing my Dr. Bronner's All-One headband right now, which will be available later this week at hormesis.paintball.com. And also, reason I'm talking to Mark is we're going to work with him to get a discount code going for Dr. Bronner's product, which, we're
30% off for the whole community, Hormosis community. Coming at you.
Yeah.
30% off for the whole
Yeah.
Hormosis team.
Yeah.
You heard it.
Hey, every Sunday you can get a Hormosa.
We're gonna send out an email, so make sure to jump on that email list with all that stuff, and it's gonna be huge. So we're stoked to partner up with a brand that we can get behind, and what impeccable timing, because I wasn't sure what to say because I hadn't talked to Mark yet, but it sounds like we're gonna get it all dialed in.
Yeah, and Mark, he asked me for your phone number earlier, but I had to make sure that you wanted to talk to him, so I needed to vet the call beforehand. So I didn't send you his number, so you can thank me that I don't just send strangers your phone number.
Well, I appreciate that, Ryan.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
I got a nice little voice message from Oliver. I think he's sleeping right now, but he's told me to urgently call Alex, and I was on conference calls all day, and I got handed my baby as soon as I got off work, and I called you as soon as I could.
Oliver's calling me right now, Ryan. So hit him up on there.
Okay, I'm gonna get him on here right now. Hold on.
All right, Mark. I'll hit you up tomorrow morning.
Hold on.
Okay, perfect, Alex. Thanks,
Hey,
buddy.
Al, you got to hang up on. This is a mess. You got to hang up on Oliver.
No. What's going on here? I did. I never picked up the call.
Watch this. Now here's a treat, everybody. Not connected. Ring. Ringing. Ringing.
Jeez, these spammers.
Hey, good morning. Look at that.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Dude, you have been up for a while. Look at you.
It's beautiful.
Can we move that light over to that side?
Yeah.
It looks like it's
Dude,
very
Oliver, these are dope. These bamboo ones. I took it home. I got the pants on.
Oh yeah, that one's a very very rare one.
Yeah, I'm sleeping in these
bamboo?
tonight. Yeah.
That's nice.
Put it all the way. Yeah, right there. There we go. How we doing? Oh, look, we can turn this thing around. Hold on, guys.
My favorite thing to do is just wake up right up and get on the Spick and Span show.
I know it. I know it. Don't you know it, dude?
It's the worst day of your life.
How do we spin this thing around? How do we spin the camera around? Oh, I see it.
You'll figure it out.
There we go. Look at you. Hey, so we just talked to Mark DeRosa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're lacing everybody with. Dude, the white is too bright, dude. You need to put it on a lighter color. You're glowing.
Okay, let me get on my Spick and Span outfit.
Yeah. Or are you naked? Or you just glow now? You're just glowing?
Would you rather go on the Spick and Span show or get COVID?
Spick and Span show. Come on.
Come on.
Nice.
It's a loaded question. Thanks, Oliver. At least someone's a good person. I don't know about this Hormesis duo of people. We just had Mark on. We actually, what's cool is Mark sponsored the summer camp for like the first 3 years that we did the BKI summer camp, and everybody got a nice little Hormesis, a nice little all-in-one soap package.
Dude, I like that Hormesis is just on your mind, dude.
Well, I was just thinking about how he called it Hormosa.
That's what I love about the name is everyone says it their own way.
Yeah. Hormesis, Hormosas.
Yeah.
All you can drink Hormosas
Yeah.
on Wednesday mornings in the Spick and Span show in Bali.
All you can bottomless Hormosas.
Bottomless Hormosas.
Yeah. Wednesdays are really a day to have some cocktails in Bali. Bottomless Hormosas. You guys should come out with a drink. You guys should come out with an energy drink, and we'll push it for you guys.
It'll be an energy drink, but it'll just be water.
Garden has water.
Brilliant, dude. That's
Brilliant.
And we'll charge $6.99 for it.
Yeah.
Water with that Himalayan salt that you gave me, Ryan.
Yeah. Or actually, do you remember when Whole Foods got in trouble because they just put one asparagus spear inside of a thing of water and they were selling it for $6 and it was like one drink of water and it was like, well, I could just buy a water and then a pound of asparagus for $4.
Dude, brilliant.
Yeah. Whole Foods. They were really just ripping everybody, huh?
Dude, I'm completely blowing it in this draft now.
Yeah. The Spick and Span show will really ruin your day or your fantasy football draft or anything like that. Oliver Brizendine asked, are there any word on Hormesis gloves? Apparently there were some Hormesis gloves spotted this weekend.
Yeah, we got some in, and we're going to get them dialed in, and should be available in a week or two here. I'm just gave them out to some of the guys on the team and was wearing some myself, and they're nice.
Mm-hmm. I have a pair in my car. They are nice.
Yeah,
I like the reflective.
In case you break down and you need to change a tire, you can put them on.
Mm-hmm. I was just saying if I had to take a crap on the side of the road and it was an emergency and I had to wipe my butt. You know, like when you're like driving and you go, oh no. Well, Alex, you know.
Yeah, didn't you like rip out the inside of your pocket because you didn't have
No, that was Davey. That was Davey that ripped out the inside of his pocket.
Pretty smart, actually.
Yeah, it's clever. It's clever. Yosh ripped off his shirt, sleeve. That's a great story. I figure if I ever had to do stand-up comedy, right? I know all remember when we talked about it. We were like, let's both do stand-up comedy.
I did it.
You did it?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd it go?
In LA.
Really?
I did it. Yeah, it was good. I had some decent material, but I got the red light. The red light came on pretty quick.
Did you write all your own material?
No, I hired a writer. Of course I wrote.
Dude, I would have wrote it for you, bro.
I think we all got. I think we should actually have a Hormesis comedy, stand-up comedy. That should be funny.
You should do it at the same time as the pro finals at the NXL, and see who gets more people.
Dude, that is a good idea. We should have a drop during the pro finals. I like that.
Oh, Oliver, you're gonna love this. So Dalton's doing his is running with the Dum Dums, like doing some cool like new vlog stuff. And remember when we used to do Civil War Ball and like do kind of fun like funny games when we were kids?
Yeah.
So they did one where Nick Sloviak versus the new kid Damien, and they were both completely blindfolded, and they had two people as spotters to tell them where the bad guys were, where each other were, and they just had to walk around in the field trying to shoot each other.
But wait. So they're like, so no goggles, just like a headband on their face, or what?
No, they were blindfolded, and then they put the goggles on.
That would be really high stakes. I like that.
Yeah, what are the odds of getting shot in the eye at that point?
Yeah.
To be completely honest, may as well.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it was really funny to watch.
Who won?
Nick
Of course,
Sloviak.
my guy did, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, you were guiding him?
Yeah,
You were the guide dog?
I was the guide dog. I was like, shoot left, and he like would go like this, and like start shooting into the parking lot. And I'm like, dude, small adjustments.
Yeah, that was really funny.
It was really, really funny.
Alex, couldn't you just like grabbed him and just like ran him straight at the guy?
I was like holding his back. First, I turned him around and rammed him into the back net because I thought it would be funny.
All right, big step forward.
Yeah. And then it was fun.
Yeah, I thought
What
that was...
is that a Whole Food?
It's called Nixie Sparkling Water. It has a picture of a watermelon on it, but it tastes like nothing.
Where's the water from?
I don't know, but I'm about to go put some vodka in it because I can barely stand being on this show anymore.
Dude, we love it when you had some vodka last time. It was great. That right eye got droopier than it normally is.
Is that what happens?
Yeah. And then you said, "Where's my keys?" And we're like,
Wait, are
Alex.
you serious? My right eye does that?
I mean, you looked. There was no question of whether or not you were tipsy. How about that? Go watch episode 101 again. You and Maddie, we're being challenged for MVP.
I don't know. Ryan's saying my right eye gets droopy when I drink.
Possible.
Give me that vodka over there.
I'd say this eye now.
Give me that bottle of vodka.
Oh yeah, it's my right now. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, his left eye does.
Yeah, his left eye. That's the one.
Yeah.
Or
Sorry.
when he sleeps poorly.
Thanks. She has a cold and she just stuck her finger right in my right eye. So.
Now you're gonna get pink eye.
It's okay. That the evening cocktail party with all the adults we'll clean it all up.
Yeah, for sure.
Oliver, what's going on? How is Java?
Oh man, it's a wild world, dude.
Oh, there's the rooster.
It's almost hard. It's like a foreign world and set back in like 50 years. So you're like, like, where do I go? What do I do? What am I doing here? What's happening? Oh my God.
I mean, I feel like the majority of outside of any of those cities, Roy and them were in like what, West or South Sumatra, and they said it was like scary rural, like really wild.
I mean, everything, you know. So it's like when I got to Bandung, I stayed in a pretty nice place, but then you like get into this one area where it's like built in 1960 and nothing's changed, and you're like, whoa. You know, and it's dilapidated, so it's like it's exciting, but no, I failed my mission.
You failed your mission. What was your mission?
I was trying to find vendors that can make clothes, do things, but then I got there and I was like, I didn't even know what I was looking for. A needle in a haystack, you know. It was like that cliche, like, oh, just go find a guy, and then like I got there and like went to a few places and struck out, and then I was like, okay, time to get out of here.
Hey. Tell me about your buddy who does the Indo Souls. I think that's pretty cool. That's maybe do you talk to him at all? Still?
Yeah, we talk all the time. He's great. Kai, he was actually born in Jakarta, but he was raised in Tahoe, and he was friends with like Mo and all those guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I met him, you know, in San Diego, and then he lives here, and he lives in Canggu, and he's been starting this brand Indo Soul for. It's a long time now, maybe like over 10 years. And and they do recycled tires. So they get tires and they mulch them up, and then they grind them up and put them into a mold, and the sole of the shoe is the Goodyear tire, or the old one. You know?
Oh.
So it's cool what they're doing, and then they're even in like different types of a selection of weaves from different parts of the island on the very top of the shoe. So they're a pretty cool brand.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what like that would be a cool partnership for you guys, because I knew he was trying to do something with, you wanted him to do something with HK. Those guys are schmucks. You guys are way cooler.
We're more interested in partnering with people like you, Ryan.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah.
Listen, quick shout out. I know you talked about the Champs Club, Jake Turner thing this weekend, but I see Jonathan Padilla in here, and also I don't know if Brian Booth is watching, but shout out to you guys for being out. It was really a cool weekend. Really a special experience to watch. Jake enjoy himself like that, and to see the guys out in all their Dynasty gear and Hormesis drip and all that stuff, and it was a great time. So I do have to bail soon. Should we get the show on the road, Oliver?
Fantasy football draft.
Oh yeah. Oh, but I did want to say I did see that. That was pretty cool that those guys were out there playing with you guys, and like, man, looked epic.
Dude, I got a photo of him.
I figured out how bad Ryan actually is. The guy came in and Ryan like slipped and hurt his knee on the pebble, and and Jay Turner came in and feasted all over everybody.
Do you ever you know the story of the princess and the pebble?
Yeah, Princess and the
Pea. Princess and the Pea. You're like the pea, Alex.
James
How's
and
the
the
knee doing,
giant
by the
peach.
way, Ryan?
What's that?
How's the old knee?
Oh, you actually care?
Actually, I do care. However, I think it's pretty irresponsible that I saw the knee pads he was wearing when it happened. They're literally saran wrap.
Dude, the devil's carpet, man.
It's the devil's carpet.
Take a ride.
Friends like, you must be old. My knees feel fine. I go, because you don't play paintball out here.
We're going to make a special Hormesis Tiger Wear collab with the devil's carpet.
Dude, that would be dope.
Yeah, with the turf when they get rid of it.
Devil's carpet and make it part of the headband.
Yeah. Rip up the turf.
That would feel really comfortable on your forehead.
Yeah.
No, you just put a little piece of it on. You don't make it the whole headband.
Oh, there was
Where
someone was really you're onto something. Someone else did that with their jersey. I thought it was a really cool idea. I don't know where you got that idea from. I'm cutting up all this goddamn jersey. Oh, that was funny.
All right, so I did send a package down for you, Ryan. Do you have it?
Yep, I got it right here.
I said do not open it until you go on the show, so you don't know what's in it yet, right?
Well, no, I don't. You can see that it's sealed. I tried. You see. Sloan almost opened it though. I almost let Sloan open it and then pretended like I didn't know what was in there.
I'm glad she didn't open it, because then the brown recluse spiders may have bitten her.
Is there a credit card in there?
No, it's not.
So I don't know, Oliver. Do you want to preface it with anything?
Well, yeah, I do a little bit. Yeah, I'm. Ryan and I were talking the other day, and I sent him a photo of him in a thing of some other clothes, and I was like, bro, how much? I hope they're paying you well to wear this stuff, because I'm not gonna say it, but it was not the best looking stuff. And then I was like, he's like, yeah, actually, they pay me really well, and I was like, really interesting. Like, he's like, they're kind of the only people who pay me well, and I was like, wow, that's. There's a part of me that was like kind of mad, and then there was kind of part of me that was kind of sad, and there was kind of part of me that was like, that's fucked up. And then, I thinking, so yeah, I don't know, maybe you open it.
Well, I will say this. We all know to play on Dynasty, it's about, being a part of the team and making a sacrifice to be on the team, right? And Ryan, you know that more than anybody, because I was kind of going back in my mind trying to think about all the offers over the years that you've turned down for real money. Unlike Kyle, who, took that shit and bailed. But that's okay. We love you, Kyle. You got.
But I'm paying my dues now back.
You're going to be back, baby. You're going to be back. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Don't worry. We got big things ahead. But anyway, I think that, Ryan, you understand what it is to build something and be part of a team, and you are the only guy that we've been together since the very beginning. So I don't take that lightly. Anyway, Oliver and I were talking, and we said, we want to have Ryan be a part of this. So why don't you open that puppy up?
Doesn't look like there's any tiger snooze in there.
It'd be funny if it was a gas card.
Chipotle gift card, $15.
Dude, you wrote it on here 3 different times. Do not open until the Spick and Span show. I get it, dude.
Is there a letter in there too, Alex?
No, there's no letter. I didn't have time to do a letter because I had to send it overnight.
He's so busy.
But you can pull up your letter.
Hey, but look, Al, I still have your letter from when you sent me. I don't know if it was my headbands when they first came out. I got it right here next to the picture that you drew of me when you were in high school.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You were the first person to wear a Hormesis headband in a tournament, and you won MVP.
Yeah, and you're MVP.
Yeah.
You started.
It was the arrow, the single arrow.
It was a Duke of Roses.
Was it? Okay, yes.
No, the Duke, the brown one.
It was just the Duke. It was the brown one. But I didn't read the care instructions, and so I didn't. So I washed and dried it. I washed it on hot, dried it on hot, and it turned into a G-string.
All right, open that bad boy up.
Now you know where to get. Dr. Bronner's. Well, anyways, here real quick, I'll just read this to you. Maybe you open it.
I just opened it.
Okay, what do you got?
I got a check in here.
What do you got? The check. What's the check say?
Well, it says Hormesis Paintball, and it has my name on it. Well, it's a substantial amount of money.
I think you gotta let the people know.
Yeah, I think you gotta let the people know.
Well, it says Hormesis sponsorship. Thank you guys. I can't accept this.
Yes, you can. You're gonna.
Let me see.
It says
you deserve it, dude.
Whoa.
It says
whoa.
Thank you guys.
Holy.
Tell the Spick and Span Show fans, because these people are watching you and they really love you and they really understand your value, and a big part of this is for you to realize your value in this game, and you've really broken the mold on what it means to be a professional athlete, and you deserve this.
Dude, you guys are awesome.
All right. Well, it's a check for.
Why don't you show it? Show it to the screen.
I don't show my bad handwriting.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
This is the most money I've ever made playing paintball.
Holy crap.
In my life.
Dude, that's insane.
I don't know what to say, you guys.
I wrote a little something for you, and I was going to try to have it down there, but I'll just read it for you. But I said, you've raised the bar and the standard of paintball, and you continue to shine at an age of most athletes have their downfalls. You are a true icon in the game, and you're continuously being an ambassador for the sport, teaching countless individuals the game across the world for over 20 years. What you have done for the sport is unparalleled to any other, and your marketing ability as a personality is excellent. Your online presence to grow the sport and connect the community is vital to the success of this game. You are the true GOAT, and and Hormesis wishes to recognize you as that. We have formed a custom sponsorship program for you to be our brand's ambassador. And really what that means is you don't have to do anything beyond what you're already doing, So Alex and I even spoke about that. Like, honestly, we don't ask you to do anything beyond what you're already doing. So we thank you for what you've done for us already. And as this year, as our top player wearing our product, you really just have to be who you are. Keep up the good work for 2022 World Cup. We're also sponsoring you in a funny way. We want to sponsor you from World Cup to World Cup.
Damn.
and yeah, just wear our product with pride and joy.
Let's go, dude. I'm putting them all on right now.
Dude, that's amazing.
Wow, thank you guys. Well, that's
Dude.
beyond generous.
And you know, and we've been working hard, and so the community's been rallying behind us, and you know, we're doing things that where we can give back to the paintball community, and you're certainly a part of that. Margaret did just pour me a glass of champagne right here, so I will drink to you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's amazing. You guys
Really
rock.
pretty for me, but maybe I'll get some champagne too.
Dude, get a Hermosa. Bottomless Hermosa is on me.
No, we want to try to make you our Jordan. Well, we were thinking, we're like, what could it be? Maybe he could be the Green Man, you know, the mark, like the Jump Man, but the Green Man.
Well, you know, thanks. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to put words together right now. You know, it's what you guys have done is and what you guys are in process of doing still. You know, is changing. You guys really did change the industry and brought a lot of people together and on board, and you know, people who didn't always see eye to eye and whatnot. And you got them all together, all fighting the good fight. You know, you guys brought light into it. You guys aren't the bad guys, and that's something that, you know, Dynasty's always fought for. Is, you know, we're the good guys, and you guys went beyond the borders of a team, and have done something that pretty much everybody here, and I don't think there's anybody out there who can really, you know, go against that whatsoever. I mean, just even when people are sad or upset that they missed a drop, you guys make sure that they get what they need or what they want or however, and it's just incredibly generous what you guys are doing and have done for everybody. So
Yeah, well, it's just the beginning of something, and it's cool to see that paintball is really on this interesting pendulum up and up, you know, like brands like Tiger Wear and us, and I feel like there's a ton of new brands coming out through the community that have been sparked through the inspiration of Hormesis, and I feel like there's another chapter of what the paintball industry is, and I feel like, you know, we want to be there, and you know, Alex and I are like just trying to do as much as we can to like grow this thing in a sense of like, you know, even just incorporating people, making movies. You know, we're even testing out future possibilities, like playing the game, you know, and I don't know, we're just trying to push the boundaries. So it's like there's a new chapter of paintball. I'm super excited about it. I'm really happy to have you involved in it. You know, Alex and I just keep saying, you know, we got to just keep taking care of everybody, you know, like this is really our ethos is, you know, like how do we just keep taking care of everybody? And that's everybody, you know, that's from you. Like, it's such a tremendous honor to be a fan of you, and you know, be able to like offer you that type of sponsorship, you know, and get creative with you and have you on our side. And it's like, you know, we even have Yosh on our side, and it's like, it just feels so good, you know. It feels like for me the next big thing for me as a person and in my development. So it's like just amazing, you know. And I'm just stoked for Dynasty as a whole. Like, I want Dynasty to keep flourishing on so many levels, and if we can help as Hormesis, great, you know, like that's a bonus, you know.
Well, now I'm definitely you definitely inspired a lot of people with what you're doing. You know, Kyle's got, you know, his Tiger Wear drop that they've been really focusing on. I know there's a ton of other headband companies that have popped up, and you guys made that niche market so cool and everything. And you know, now I'm definitely, you missed it in the beginning, I'm definitely gonna order a rooster for you.
We have one up there.
Yeah, I heard one in the background.
I'm taking off the password on the site right now too for all you viewers. Get a little bit early access.
Baby.
Get that Tiger Wear
right now. Boom.
I want a Tiger Wear shirt. I want that one that you're wearing.
All right.
Got puff paint.
Yeah.
Is it tigerwear.co?
Tigerwear.co. We got these two little new patches, Oliver.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice one.
This color's gonna come out in a couple weeks.
I saw the sweatshirt. It's really nice, actually. It has some really nice details on it with the rubber, really thoughtful rubber patch on the hood on the back.
Yeah.
Oliver, you don't need a sweatshirt up there.
It's rainy season.
It's so cold. It's winter time.
It
these
is
days.
chilly though, huh?
Right now it's winter. Yeah, I sleep with this on. It's cold at night. But I live in
True.
Rooster suburbs.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because Alex was complaining that you were sleeping at 7:20 in the morning, and I said, when you don't have a kid, you don't necessarily need to get up, but what we can do is get you a rooster. I know there's a bunch of roosters maybe like on the outskirts of where you are, because I did hear one.
Bro, there's right on the wall here.
We need to deliver one for you, and
I didn't tell you.
What'd you tell me?
I bought a mini rooster. I bought a mini cock. Have you ever seen these things?
Well, is that a loaded question?
I see one every day. 4 times a day I see it.
They have these mini roosters. They're like midget roosters, right? And I was driving by and I was like, oh my god, I gotta stop and look at this one. And I like pulled over and he was cool looking and I got him. And I had this little mini cock and I'm like riding on my scooter with him, right, like in my arm. And then I got to my house and I was like, this is gonna be my guy, he's just gonna hang out with me. I'm gonna have a chicken rooster friend. And I let him go in my garden. And then he just like cruising around. He was super scared of me. And but he had a really bad rooster sound. He'd go, and it was like really not very nice. And then I realized he just roostered all the day. It wasn't just one time.
Well, maybe he's just young. He just has to learn.
So I gave him to the neighbors, and the neighbors were stoked at him. And now he's just like bangs all the hens, and like a little midget rooster, and he sits on the hen's back like he rides the big fat hen.
It was like that guy we saw in Morocco.
Oh, remember that guy?
The Lily Poisson.
Yeah, the Lily Poisson. That's right. That guy
remember he was just sitting on a chair on her shoulder, on that guy's shoulder, like a parrot.
Yeah, and then every girl like held him like a baby.
Yeah, and he was drinking a Red Bull, but it looked like it was this big in his hand.
Yeah, that's right. It looked like a fork. Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. I've never seen a miniature rooster that rides other roosters on a master blaster.
We want to make a Hormesis shirt that says 4 p.m. Tuesdays.
You got it. Stamp it on there. Just make one that just says 4 p.m. everywhere, and then on the front and Tuesdays on the back. Speaking of high fashion, what's happening with Paris? You know what I actually thought was in this this envelope? You know what I thought was going to be in here?
That's why we wanted to do that. Is we wanted to get you signed onto this so that we can take a high fashion Paris photo shoot with you when you're there.
That means that's when you know you made it, is when you're booking photo shoots in Paris. But you know what would have been almost equally, not as surprising or emotionally as that, but what would have been equally as exciting? I thought I was going to open this and it was going to have an itinerary for you guys to be meeting me in Paris.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now, how about that?
It's not too late,
Almost.
We like to surprise.
It almost would have been more valuable. Seeing both of you guys in Paris for another ride.
Maybe we'll walk by as you're taking your photo shoot and surprise you.
Surprise, and then surprise, you guys can play in the veterans over 40s. Huh? Huh? Come on.
Could be fun. Could be fun.
It'll be for your birthday. It's a birthday present. Alex, you're still muted.
I just sent some headbands to the European rep. Was like, yo, I need the rep headband. So I sent him a handful of headbands, and it was God, what was his name? I forget, but we knew him from back in the day. He's one of those reps over there that like screwed us 100 times.
Java?
Java?
No, Java was tight.
Java was good.
Yeah, those refs, man, European refs, dude. They have mini cocks for sure.
Bob Long Gun.
Yeah, they see a lot of mini cocks over there, European refs.
Wait, are you drinking a champagne or a martini?
champagne.
Uh-huh.
Let's say Art Deco champagne glass.
That's nice. Is that gold leaf on there?
It is.
Uh-huh.
A coup. That's what it's called.
It's called Coup?
Yeah, it looks great.
I like having Margaret in the space with you.
Yeah, she's right there. She's modeling clothes for me right now.
Yeah. Are you wearing that Margaret, have you seen one of those mini cocks before?
She's asking if you've ever seen a mini cock. A fowl. Yeah.
The genus fowl.
She did this motion.
Uh-huh. Are you wearing that to the parent-teacher conference? The headband and the scorpion?
Honey, can I wear this to the conference? Or to the cocktail party?
Good job on those Bobcat headbands too. You guys did
What's that?
You did a really good job on those Bobcat headbands, by the way.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
We got a great response from that. You know, Bobby definitely left his mark on a lot of people, and I feel, you know, honored to be able to have done that. And we raised quite a bit of money for his family. So that was really a rewarding thing to do, and also just getting them to his friends and people that were close to him in his life. So yeah, a really wild story, because, you know, Oliver had been working with Bobby on that for, you know, quite some time before that he passed. So, you know, it was a really awkward situation to where he, you know, I literally got the headbands into the shop, you know, that Friday, and then, you know, we got the news on Saturday, which was crazy. So, yeah, man.
There was like a part of me that was like, I don't know, you know, like when I'm messaging people and we're talking about doing like signature lines that are like really, you can really feel it. Like, you know, they can feel like a big part of this too is honoring people, you know, like that's how I see it. When we do signature line, like I'm personally pulling out people in my life that, like, you know, I saw that were amazing, that I don't think fully got the full honoring that they deserved, you know? So like a lot of signature lines are people that, yeah, they're cool people. Some of them are amazing people in the community, and some of them are just players that I feel like I'm personally honoring. And Bobby was one of those guys where I was like, you know, like I'm honoring this guy. He was good, and he was a fierce competitor, and he was, you know, like I hated playing against Bobby. You know, he was good. And then I felt like once we did that, like we resolved something between him and I. Like, you know, it was really nice. Mm-hmm. And then I felt almost bad. I was like, damn, I wish I would have like gotten these there faster, gotten them to Alex to get them out, because I feel like if we would have gotten them out, like maybe that wouldn't have happened. I don't know, you know?
Maybe something would have changed. Like, yeah, there's the butterfly effect.
I don't. I mean, I'm not putting it on that, but I'm just saying it. I know that there would have been something magical if we would have been able to, if I would have been able to rush it a little bit faster, you know. But it is what it is.
C'est la vie.
Yeah.
Yeah. C'est la vie.
C'est la Bobby.
C'est la Bobby. Well, we'll keep his spirit in our heart and his name in our mouth. So we'll remember him.
Yeah, that's it was. I mean, you don't want to say great timing, but I'm glad that his closest friends were able to get their hands on some of those bands to help celebrate that. And then, you know, the logo on the back was perfect. Like everything was like a great way to honor him in that sense. And I know that a lot of the guys are very appreciative of what you guys did with that and for that.
Totally.
Super nice.
All right, boys. Well, that's gonna do it for me, and I'm glad to have been a part of the show as always. You know,
tell us how you really feel. Come on.
Was barely better than having diarrhea.
Oh, Al, this shirt. We're gonna get one of these things for you for the weekend. So on the front, allegedly news, right? Okay, no, should we see this? On the back, you know, the news bulletin, it's got the live 4 p.m.'s breaking news. Alex Frazier reschedules colonoscopy for the Spick and Span Show. So that is printed on the shirt. So you guys can pick these up after you grab your Tiger Wear and your Hormesis swag. If you're really, if your money's really, really, really burning a hole in your pocket, and you gotta spend it. This is what you gotta spend it on.
How many of those shirts did?
It's more casual.
How many do we make?
Yeah.
A couple thousand.
I know, but it's more fun. It's more,
We're pretty sure this is gonna be a hot one.
dress.
These are the only two made right now, but they're direct to garment, so they if an order comes in, they are printed and shipped within the day. But we're definitely gonna make some so that Alex can be wearing this. I want to actually make sure Margaret can wear this. Maybe we can just send this graphic up and we can get it framed. At your
I did
house.
just pick up my Tiger Wear sweatshirt, so I will be wearing that.
Yeah. Thanks, Eggs.
You're gonna wear it. You're gonna wear it this weekend.
Well, if I have it by
Yeah.
then in the 103
107
degree
degree heat.
But winter is coming, so
That's what they keep telling me. That's what HBO's been telling me for about 15 years.
It does look like it's like the 60s at night, so maybe.
It's impossible.
Kyle, funny. It's like both of us in the fashion designing realm. It's like
Yeah.
I just jackets in August, and I was like, what am I doing? It's hot.
all right, I'm getting the red light like Oliver was talking about at the comedy show. So I will, yeah.
All right.
Guys.
Well,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Al. Enjoy those cocktails. Don't get bullied at school.
Too late for that. See you guys.
Later, Alex.
See you, Al. Oliver, you don't have to go anywhere.
No, I can hang.
You're hanging. There we go. Now we got you big screened.
So, what'd you
But,
think of the layout? You practiced this weekend, I'm assuming?
Yeah, what do I think about the layout? It's excellent. It's
Perfect.
fantastic. I love the big thing, you know?
Yeah.
There's lots of big things to get lost in now. You can really
the
get
big
lost in
thing.
the big stuff.
I love big bunkers. Can't see anything.
You are just at the right height, though, that you be able to see over the top of them.
Yeah, you're just a little bit too small.
A little bit of a tiny cock. Yep, that's correct. That's correct.
Just a
Just a
mini
little
cock.
bit of a mini cock.
You gotta get Kyle there to have him lay down, and then you stand on his
We
back.
got to stand on his shoulders like the mini cock does with the other chickens.
And
Yeah, with the hens.
so, but there's a tournament next weekend.
Yeah. So this week we're gonna go up to Sacramento. It is it's about 108 degrees. It's a major. It's a major. It's the Chicago one. Yeah, you're done watching it. We're done with the minors.
Ever again.
I don't know why we keep doing it to ourselves.
But so you guys are guaranteed to win this major. You just don't really show up very much at minors.
We just don't show up in the minors. Well, we need you. Anytime we're talking about going to the minors next time, I need to put you in the group chat so you can remind everybody that what are we wasting our time with?
And your money, yeah.
Because
yeah.
your friends Alex and Yosh really like minors. They love them.
Yeah, the Russians didn't play any minors.
Russians didn't play minors. They're not. They know what's going on.
Bro, the Russians are smart, bro. The Russians are... They got tactics, you know?
They got tactics. They, yeah, they're not messing around with the minors.
So where's this one?
This one's in Chicago. It's one of your favorite spots. Remember, it's your birthday. I'm trying to get you out here.
The Windy City.
The Windy City for your birthday. I just came into a little bit of money if you need a plane ticket. You let me
Chicago in
know.
summer's even better.
It's September, so it's technically the fall. The end of summer is this weekend. Is Monday. Monday is the end of summer, I believe. Isn't that what Memorial Day is or Labor Day? Which one is it?
Groundhog
Is
Day?
it Monday?
No, Groundhog Day is back in the beginning, like after spring, because you're either going to get more winter or you're going to get more sun.
Mm.
Yeah, that's Groundhog Day.
Nice one.
Puxatawny Phil.
Puxatawny Phil.
Puxatawny
That's right.
Phil.
For you, it's been Groundhog Day like every year for paintball,
20
right?
Yeah, 20 years now. 20 years now. I look at the schedule and go, event in March, and I go and hit the snooze button, and then I wake up in the morning and go, event in March, hit the snooze button. World Cup, snooze button. Event in March, snooze button.
Oh man. So how does it feel, Rin, to get a sponsorship package like that?
That's a good question.
That's pretty incredible.
Incredible's an understatement. There's been, you followed sports like the non-traditional sports when you were younger. You know, skateboarding was a big part of what you did before paintball, and you know, you see those guys getting deals and being able to. There's no doubt in my mind that what we do is not a recognized professional sport. You know, it's just the pie is broken up quite a bit, and with Dynasty, you know, a lot of people don't know in the background, it costs a lot to run a team, and with that, Alex kind of brushed on it. It is a lot of sacrifice, not just waking up every March or February and putting the budget together for the next 9 months and organizing the teams and stuff, but you know, with that cost comes a lot of sacrifice in making sure that the team runs. And so for the last 5 years or so, you know, myself and a couple of the other guys haven't drawn any salary on the team. So doing a lot of clinics is basically where we fund ourselves, and that's for the most part on all pro teams. Now, the bigger budget pro teams, they get deals, and they've gotten deals, and they have a wealthy owner that subsidizes everybody's expenses and then pays them a salary. You know, we saw that briefly with the Latin Saints, but you know, and the other top teams. But when we are those guys, that salary comes out of what would be our earnings. You know, so obviously I've been incredibly fortunate in paintball to be able to live the life I have lived, and to do the things that I've done, see the world, travel around the world with my friends, and there's no complaints there. And so, yeah, man, it's a grind. You know, that's funny that this comes after the conversation we just had about Groundhog Day, but it is a grind, and on that, you know, you gotta sacrifice a lot more than just weekends and events, as any other pros that are watching this know. And it's just I mean, I don't know, I feel humbled and honored, and I feel incredibly grateful and gracious for what you guys did and what you guys do for a lot of people out there, and yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna still be processing and unpacking this. Like I said, this is a payday that the team used to make when we win tournaments. When we won Miami, we made this much money. It's split between 10 guys, 12 guys. So to be able to, you know, put this to use with the family and everything that we're doing is in life is a blessing. I hate to use that word, but it is.
Yeah.
So.
No, man, you deserve it, dude. And you know, like, honestly, I see like I was saying before, there's like a new shift in the industry, and I feel it coming, and I feel like a lot of people getting inspired to have their own brands, and I feel like this is really what a community is, and communities, we're feeding off each other and we're helping each other, and everything's growing in a substantial rate. And I feel like we haven't really had that in a weird way with paintball before. You know, like 10 years ago, did it ever feel like it was a community, Ryan?
No, and you know, it kind of grew together quite a bit with social media, but at the same time, it's so hard to say that that's the case, because it's also grown apart, because everybody kind of does their own thing, and there's only a couple guys that really try to make that connection happen. And you know, another thing that I want to point out is I do feel that, and this is not going to be anything that's going to happen to me, but a lot of times that the guys that score a big payday or something like that, they become complacent, and they can become complacent in outreach and doing clinics and doing this and that. You know, it's funny. I always think, like, if I were ever to win the lottery, like, I'm not going to stop doing clinics, because there's a huge rewarding. It's like really rewarding doing these clinics and teaching people how to play, and it's more than just going out and kind of going through the motions of it. And I think that that's something that brings the community together quite a bit, you know, with doing these BKI events and doing the summer camps and just going to North Carolina. I know it seems like a grind and a schlep, and a lot of people take it for granted, but it's growing the sport way more than doing you know, the webcast, because it's building confidence in players that may have lacked a little bit of confidence, guys that wanted to go to the next step to be able to play a little bit better, or just looking for a little bit of a leg up so that next weekend they can go out to play walk-ons and have more fun, you know. And that's something that's never gonna change with me, as long as I can, at least. But
important things too is, and that's what I said to Alex. I said, this guy's like, he's probably taught more people how to play paintball than anybody, and that's like a huge service to the industry, like how many kids out there are going to be able to say, yeah, I went to a Ryan Greenspan clinic, like literally thousands of them at this point.
Yeah.
And that's amazing, so that's how you trickle down wisdom, you meet them and they gain the wisdom, and then it goes down and so on and so forth. So it's a huge thing to do that type of work. And that, for most people, I don't think people realize how grueling it is to do clinics. I mean,
yeah,
I know I did a fair amount of them in my day, and they're hard, like just to travel every weekend and then hop in and teach a clinic and then hop out. That's a lot of work, actually, It's
it is, it is, and fortunately we haven't had any big flight issues. And last weekend, Kyle and I did one together, and we had 45 people come out. So paintball is still huge and booming, and there's a ton of kids that are hungry out there. And this is something that we never got when we were kids. We didn't have this. Like, we kind of invented this, right? I remember you telling me you went to a skateboarding camp, and that's like that, and like it's like a profound thing to be able to meet pros and like go out there and I just feel like it's like a dying endeavor that a lot of pros who can be doing this don't do it, and a lot of them are complacent with what they've got currently.
totally.
And it's more than just getting $1,000 for the weekend or $2,000 for the weekend. It's more than that. It's important to make sure that like this legacy of professionalism and this legacy of like competitiveness continues on an exponential growth. Otherwise, it's just going to be me, Alex, Yosh playing for the at the top of the game forever. We need more people to come up there and through the ranks. Since Kyle's gonna be 40 years old, and I'm still gonna be playing, and he's gonna be like, "How come no one's getting any better? Like, where are all the guys that are supposed to be good?"
That's what I said. I was thinking to myself. I was like, okay, so Alex, Ryan, and Yoshi, they just keep winning into the 40s, and it's like, then if I was like on Impact, I'd go to a Ryan Greenspan clinic. I'd go and be like, okay, teach me what you do. Like I'm already pretty good. Like teach me. Like I don't know why Heat guys and all these other guys don't just come to Ryan Greenspan clinics. And get all the.
Yeah. Well. Maybe your endorsement just booked me a clinic with the Houston Heat guys. Randy, if you're watching, I'll cut you a deal.
Randy should pay you like every weekend to come out and teach his team a clinic. Like,
yeah.
That's substantial.
Every time that we win slightly, it's kind of like we're getting paid for the clinic. We're not getting paid to win. We're just getting paid to teach for the weekend.
Yeah. But Randy, anyways. So, but what was I going to say was I feel like if you say you've got 45 people for a clinic now, to me that's really amazing, because I remember back in the day it was like sometimes hard to get like 15 people, So yeah. So that goes to show that like we're really at another precipice of this game in terms of interest and people wanting to learn. So I feel like you're at the tip of the spear on that, and you got to keep doing that, and that's why we want to keep supporting you so that you do that, because we see the value in teaching the future, and like even Kyle with Tiger Wear, it's like I feel like I want like 10 new brands, like I want like there to be a bunch of new resurgence of brands out there that like really care. And the way that I saw this, it popped into my head after I had that conversation with you. I was like, man, we really got to start taking care of the guys, because these are the guys who are driving this thing, And I just watched this documentary called it was And One. Remember that brand?
I saw that come out. Yeah, And One, the basketball thing. And
it's a really amazing documentary. But at the end of the day, they ended up selling for like hundreds of millions of dollars as a company. But the whole street ball thing fell apart because they didn't pay the guys very well, and the guys started getting kind of angry and, demanding a little bit more, and they weren't really getting paid well in comparison to what they were making,
sure.
The brand. And anyways, it just kind of touched me, and it was like, it just feels like paintball. It's like, I was like, how come we can't take care of the freaking people who are driving this thing that are making everybody want to play paintball? Like, everybody wants to play like Dynasty and be like Dynasty. But then again, Dynasty, with the exception of their major sponsor, they don't really make any money, And I feel like, if once we're growing, I want Tigerware to be this. I want this to be like skateboarding, where like we have individual sponsored players all over the league, and Tigerware is sponsoring people with cash money also, and these other brands are sponsoring people with cash money. And then now we've got a thing that actually you can get to, because in paintball, people come in, they love it. Oh, this is a great game. And then they're like, okay, well, where do we go from here? Right? Okay, there's Dynasty up there, and then there's us down here. How do we get there? Is it even possible? Can I even make a living? I've got a family, So we need to build this thing that is actually, that feeds itself, so that we can have pro players that are getting compensated and making large sums of cash money as professional athletes. Well, to me, that's my dream now. Mm-hmm. I made a little bit playing, but now it's like I want to pay the guys that are the future of this thing. To me, that's also like another level of my development, because I never got it. So let me get you the money and let me make this thing a real sport. Since it didn't really happen on my clock.
Yeah, and yeah, you got a little taste of it in the beginning, but I think that what you guys have done now, and back to the skateboarding analogy, is like a lot of those skateboarding companies were started by guys like yourselves and Alex. Like it was an individual person, or like Kyle and Mouse start the Tigerware brand, Archie starts the Project brand, and this is the resurgence of getting like big corporate. The big corporate can still be there, and they can still be the driving force behind the leagues and stuff. But these other, niche and just smaller time companies that come in, and all of the players, like every single person that's watching right here and every single person who watches it later, are huge fans of that, because it's not corporate America doing it. It's the guys that know what, have the finger on their pulse, and so that allows for, that resurgence like you're talking about, and it almost is an upwelling of like just something huge, and it's an ability to kind of reposition the market. And you guys don't need to make guns, you don't need to make paintballs, you need to make paintball cool, and with that comes the ability to help out and create a team, right?
That's
a team of riders or a team of players, right?
Yeah.
And it comes from unselfish and selfless people out there that are in it because they love the sport, they love the community, they love everything about it. And then on top of that, it's the foundation is built from everybody who's watching this show and everybody who's supporting paintball. Everybody who jumps on every single one of the live streams, the Play the Game podcast, Ronnie D's on stuff, and they're consuming all the media because they're fans of the sport and they're fans of the players. And that's, what you guys did is you shook up the rug, or shook everything up, and now there's that ability. You created a path and shed light on an ability for people to now come down the path that you just cleared and say, all right, I can do that. Let me get in there. There's a Tigerware drop right now. Grab all the merch and all this stuff, and we're going to make more cool stuff for you. Go onto the Hormesis site and get these Dr. Bronner stuff. And then now you're doing a cross promotion with it, saying, hey, like, this is a company that I love, I back, I feel that is in the right space. And actually, shout out to Blake for doing the Brute sunscreen, like an organic, just don't put this crap on your face and in your body anymore. And I think that people are now opening their eyes because it's coming from us, from you, from people they trust and people they love and know. And I think, like I said, you guys, pretty much, you don't even need to look far back on it, but are pioneering that endeavor.
Yeah.
Totally.
So
yeah,
thank you.
I think we're at the spear here. Also, who else would you sponsor in the industry if you? Who else would you like to get on the Hormesis sponsorship train? Who else do you think really works hard and deserves it in the industry that would be a good another brand ambassador?
Blake works really hard. Marcelo obviously works really hard. You know, and that's a good question. You know, guys like Keith Brown, he works really hard. The damage, some of the damage guys, I know that they may have their own little thing going on. You know, Ronnie Dizon works really hard at promoting paintball.
Nick Sloviak.
Nick Sloviak's another great example, man. He's got 3 kids. The guy is a maniac. He's always got so much energy. You never see him. I thought that you flew Nick Sloviak out to Bali, and you were taking pictures with him. I thought, your buddy looks just like him. But you know, he's another really good person who is always there. He's always positive. I've never seen him mad. I think I've seen him mad one time, maybe, possibly. But you know, that's another great guy. The community knows. There's a lot of really good guys out there, and I think you're already on it. You guys have something, a good formula right now. You know, all of these signature bands that you're making for guys, they're all great people. Like it's not like you looked at some of them and you're like, that guy's a schmuck. I mean, some people think Frank Connell might be a schmuck, but I like Frank Connell. You still there?
Oliver?
Dude,
it's almost there.
Dude, I think we just turned him into a glowing orb.
Yeah. He's ascended.
He's ascended
right now. Well, thank you,
He
Oliver.
was just powering up.
for
Dude,
everything
there
you've
you
done.
are.
Yeah.
He's right there.
He
He's
went
lighting us up.
Super Saiyan.
Oh no! Uh-oh, is that his chat? Are we talking crap? Oh, here it is. Can I get Mark Duress's number? I gave him a thumbs up, and then 2 minutes later I said, "Are you ready?" And then we've got the first look of the Greenspan jerseys coming in for Team USA.
Look at that.
Look at that. And Margot 33-18, and I
rad.
believe that is high traffic carpet. I thought that was maybe a plush, a nice carpet right there. And then you can get your favorite Team USA players jersey. Yeah, you can get your favorite Team USA jersey from TeamUSAPaintball.com. Let's see if we can get Oliver on here real quick. In the meantime, how are we doing on the Tiger?
We're doing well.
Yeah. Grab this hoodie and just kind of show them. This is not like a normal sweatshirt hoodie that you're going to be getting from a.
Yeah, everything's basically constructed in LA, cotton, everything. It's not just like your typical blank. They're all kind of oversized fit with like a drop shoulder. The weight of it, even like the feel, it kind of almost, I don't even know how I would explain this.
It's like so if so this shirt is like what, a 6 ounce?
Yeah.
Right? So the clothing's measured in like weight kind of to give it a feel like it's almost.
So
like
this is a
paper stuff.
14 ounce heavyweight material. These labels in here. So there was a lot of work put into them. I think when I told you how much they were too, the blanks, you're like, what? That's an
expensive blank.
We didn't like.
It's
We
not
just want to make
cheap-
sure that we're making everything that we do just premium quality. Got rid of the drawstrings. Kind of has like this crossover neck on it, which is pretty cool. Puff logo and super soft inside. So we're stoked about these. That label on the hoodie too. So it's nice when it kind of sits on the back. Shows that you've got your fresh Tiger wear on. And then as well as like the beanies also all have that new PVC rubber durable patching on it too.
There he is.
So.
It's beautiful.
What happened?
We thought you had ascended, dude. We were just giving you so many compliments right there all at the same time, and you just turned to a glowing white orb.
I had to go and feed my my rooster.
But yeah, 14 ounce. But yeah, I think we were
saying something about lines.
about what?
You were saying something about each line or each signature line or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying that you guys kind of already you cracked the code as it is already. You know, every single person that you've given a signature band to, in my opinion, has been a stand-up person in the community. That's the thing about paintball is there are not a lot of schmucks on the high end, right? There's definitely schmucks in paintball. There's no There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Paintball does, and just like any other one. But there's a lot of really good people, and especially in the pro scene, if you go up, if you're an aspiring pro, you're a divisional player or anything, it's not like you should be bashful about coming up and saying hi to any pro player. Everybody's a good person. And with that being said, I feel that you guys have blessed up people with their the bands, the signature bands, and I think you've kind of nailed it on the head with everybody out there in the community. And then I made a funny joke about Frank Connell, saying that I liked him. But some people may not like Frank, but I think he's a good guy.
No, I like Frank. Because I think you and I understand him.
Yeah. I think
But long enough to watch him through all his different phases, you know?
Exactly. And Frank did play on our team before. But he's a good guy. He actually, I just saw he had your newest shirt on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one that's I don't know what do your guys' different patterns have different like names? Is there like are there different names for them? Like what's this one? Can you see this?
No.
Oh, wait, hold on, let me turn you around. Whoop. This one.
Okay, yeah, that one, nice.
That's great.
Well, those are all those jumpsuits, especially those ones, are all kind of one-offs. Yeah,
Okay.
Because I can only get a limited amount of material, and then I'm testing all the patterns on them to see what works. But yeah, that pattern's called the H fat or something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. But
Okay.
I mean, we don't name that jersey though. If that's what
Okay.
you're asking.
I wasn't sure if you named the pattern, like, because I think that was with the original on here.
Yeah, and then we filled it in.
Yeah, this one.
There's your original, right? You were also our very first signature band.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it. This one's my Sunday band. I swap
That's
off
the-
between
That's
these two.
Sloan, right?
That's the Sloan
That's
right
the
here. Yep.
Nice.
And then you've got this pattern, which is kind of more it's hard to see. This one's more geometric. It's got the circles.
All those patterns like that. There's that one, and there's the like even what the Dr. Bronner's is, and then there's like that ripple one that Archie wears. Those are
Yeah.
all cymatic patterns. So like when you take water and you turn up sound on water, it makes this like ripple, right? And then that's called a cymatic.
Wow.
So it's
Interesting.
actually so the pattern is a vibration.
Yeah. Seen that before, I think.
Dude, speaking of good vibrations, what's that?
I said you can Google cymatic. It's pretty cool to watch.
All right.
What were you gonna say, Ryan?
Oh, Archie drove straight from practice to Burning Man. Gates open at 12:01 Monday morning.
Yeah, he's doing.
Have you
He's
ever?
gonna come back.
He's
It's not-
Spending like 8 days there, right?
he's going for the whole 7 days and then coming straight to the event. Thank you.
I was like, wait. I was like, if he's getting there Monday, isn't Monday through Friday good enough? And then he could come to practice Saturday, Sunday?
No, he's driving home. He's driving back on Monday. His plan is he's driving back to Austin.
Wow.
And then flying to Chicago on Wednesday morning.
Wow.
Dude, he's gonna be smashed. He's gonna be beat. He's crazy. That's actually like a terrible idea.
He's going to be a pile of oatmeal.
He said he's going to play.
He might play like, insane.
He said he's going to play better. He thinks he's playing better. So.
I mean, you're pretty tired, bro. And the Burning Man is like a harsh environment to be in for a week. Like
You're going to be blowing out dust balls for.
All you want to do, want to get out of there by Sunday. You want to get out of there and like go and get into a shower, like a clean bed, you know.
Oh, man.
And he's gonna just be on the plane to crack.
He's gonna have dust in his ears and his butt crack and his like every single orifice. It's like Mad Max. If you've ever watched the new Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome with all the silver people, that is Burning Man.
It's like Mad Max, man. It's like.
Oh, you have been?
Yeah, it's even weirder than Mad Max, man.
I do. I do like blowing my nose after a good time in the desert. Like just you get some really good, really rewarding boogers.
Yeah, well, you'll love Burning Man then. But the best is about Burning Man is actually the Dr. Bronner's, right? They've got this humongous bathtub, and then you go in, you get naked, you go in, and they've got these like kind of squirt guns with foam, and then you wear these goggles, and then you squirt each other with foam, right? And then everybody's like in this foam party kind of, but it's Dr. Bronner's foam, and then water out, and then you wash yourself, and like you wash each other, and then you come out and you're all fresh and clean, and then you like dance in the playa naked,
Well, it's actually interesting because you're not technically, so you're not allowed to leave what is it called, like moop or something like that, non-organic object placement or something, I don't know, some sort of something where you're not allowed to like leave any, no trash is allowed to leave behind, and you're not allowed to use any soap products, but Dr. Bronner's, because it's all organic, you're allowed to soap up with that.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I love how you're still friends with Mark. You guys just surfed it up.
Yep, we were just surfing, trying not to die out there in northern Sumatra, for a week, for 10 days, and then it's straight back to family duties.
So Kyle, what's next for you, bro?
What's next for me?
Next, you're just Tiger Wear. What's the next on the plan? The agenda for Tiger Wear?
Just getting a little bit more into the apparel stuff, like you guys are.
Jack, will you sponsor me? Because I'm looking for a sponsorship.
Yeah, I got you. I can send you some stuff, but you have to send me some tiger snooze, which I've been asking you for about a year and a half.
That's a good trade. It's fair.
Today, so send me your address once we get off this. I gotta go to the post office.
Okay. Well, I was saying you can make it easier. You can just throw it in with the headbands that you send to Alex. Then
that's where it's subject to possible
inspection.
Customs.
Inspection.
Okay. All right.
Just keep the contraband out of the Hormesis drops.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, just working on that. Pretty much.
I really think make a Tiger Wear brand Tiger Snooze. That would just make sense, right?
Yeah, maybe I should reach out to them and see if we can.
No, just get a bunch and just sell it on the black market.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how you drive traffic to the site.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because all the Swedes in LA and California, they love the Tiger Snooze.
Yeah, and it'll be too difficult for them to send me a cease and desist since it's so far away. They don't want to spend. That's going to cost a lot of money to come over here to sue us. So might be on to something.
Wear, no, bro, I love it. I really love Tiger Wear. I think Tiger Wear is an awesome brand. I think you guys are doing really cool, and I really want what I'm really trying to do. And of course, my fashion sense is different than probably many people's fashion sense. So interesting one, but. What I really want to try to do within the paintball industry, and I need your help with this, is that we need to give people the okay to realize that we can be cool, that we can look cool and play paintball, and we can look cool before we play paintball, and we can look cool after we play paintball, and that we actually don't have a look for paintball, and that we actually need to create that.
Yes.
So what is that? And each one needs to be unique, and each one it should not be football, it should not be baseball, it should not be any of these. We need to create our own,
Sure.
And so we need new brands that is actually getting into a fashion wear that's not just for playing the game, right? We need to have clothes that we can wear during the week. We need to have clothes that we can wear to the club. We need to have clothes that we can wear to a wedding. We need to have clothes that we can wear to, our kids. Where's Alex going right now? He's going to his school or something.
A kids' cocktail party, I think.
Parent-teacher conference. Have those types of clothes.
Subject to your wife's approval in some cases.
Yeah, and that's kind of even how we've been focusing on with our stuff too, with kind of like a minimal aesthetic to where it's not this loud crazy you know, in low quality stuff that you wear a couple times, you throw it in the washer, and then it's like it's shot or it's wrinkled or it's like you can't wear it anymore. The color fades or whatever. Like, so you know, and we knew that was it'll take some time until people can get, you know, slowly get it into their hands and feel and know the quality difference, which is not, you know, it's not an easy task when we have, you know, years and years of other previous stuff. So, but we kind of wanted to stick to that motto, and that's, you know, make stuff that you know, we think is premium quality, and you know, I think as we keep distributing it and keep making good stuff, like, people will see. So it's kind of been our motto.
No, you can even see it by just looking at it. You know, you can see that there's quality thing. And also, you know, mad props, because I see how difficult it is to make certain things, you know, and to make something really good is actually really difficult. And now I realize why people make junk stuff and then they can sell it for a lot of money. And I'm like, why? You know, like, I get it, because it's hard to make quality stuff, you know, like when I produce something, you know, like I just produced 200 shirts. It took me almost 3 months. It took me like tons of hours. It took me like, I had to go to 3 different places, you know, and it was like, wow, to make 200 shirts. Like, some people just bang out 200 shirts in a day, you know, like these bigger brands. Yeah. You know? And I'm like, wow, you know, if you make something quality, it just takes more time, and it takes more love, and it's more energy. And so I get why people make cheaper clothes.
Yeah. But, I mean, even like on these hoodies that we just made, our cost of these hoodies is just about the same as you would get like a normal hoodie for like market retail price, is like what it costs to make it. So, you know, but we were okay with that, because, you know, I think that's important.
Totally, yeah, no, and also I think we also need to teach the paintball industry and world about quality products and well-made, sustainable products, and, you know, good places, and like with, you know, even like we're using natural dye, you know, like that's unheard of, you know, like nobody use natural dye, you know, like it's not even, people are like.
I think that people are coming around to all that now, and actually that's funny you say that, because for the longest time I was asking when we were with HK, I was like, hey, source me like a bamboo shirt. I want to make like a sustainable shirt or line of like a signature series line. Obviously never came to fruition, but I remember that blue tank top, Iron Kids tank top that you gave me. I believe that was a bamboo with organic dye, and, you know, bamboo is obviously one of the most sustainable forms of clothing that you can get, because the material is like bamboo just grows like, you know, a weed, and you can, and it's incredibly soft. So that's something that, you know, I love that's, you know, in the mix. But something I was trying to get that done for a while. But I think that people are a lot more in tune with that, first of all, and a lot more willing to understand and accept it with kind of the direction that the world and the media and the people are going in right now. Is like a lot of people are becoming a little bit more understanding of what they're putting in their bodies, what they're putting onto their bodies, what they're putting on their skin, and whatnot. And I'm glad that we can at least hopefully change a few people's minds for the better, as far as those types of things.
And I feel like the next like level to all this is realizing, okay, a lot of these materials and a lot of these products that we're eating, consuming, putting on ourselves, like, they're not very healthy, right? So what's the alternative? We have to go to boutique businesses that make the stuff that's actually good. Mm-hmm. Or even better, if you're, because a lot of people complain about, oh, you know, it's expensive. It's like, well, get into the business also, you know, make something boutique, make something healthy, make something sustainable. Like, this is your opportunity to be ride the wave of the transition, you know, that we're moving away from, you know? So mm-hmm. It's like, get involved, you know, like exactly what Blake's doing. Perfect example, you know, instead of lying about toxic chemicals, sunscreen, he goes out and makes his own brand. Perfect, dude. He's right there with us. He's just like a tiger, where he's just hormesis. We need everybody doing that, you know? And then that's really how we can feed and support ourselves and work with each other. And everybody's got their little piece of the puzzle, you know? This is actually like kind of like Burning Man too, you know? Like, it's funny. Everybody brings something to offer at Burning Man. There's no trade. It's just everything's for free, you know, actually. So it's like if everybody has their little offering, then we're all kind of essentially feeding each other by working with each other and supporting each other. When we don't have the power, we go to the bigger businesses that say, okay, you're going to give us this and it's going to have chemicals in it that aren't good for us, but we don't have any option. Okay, I'll submit and I'll buy it. Right. Mm-hmm. So now, not only are you hurting yourself, but you're supporting them. So that's like a double whammy. So we need to all be doing our part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is everybody in the community to jump in and get involved with something, even if it's as small as making your own natural sunscreen like Blake. You know, that's amazing. I hope Blake does.
Yeah, they're actually coming out with a toothpaste next. Toothpaste is the thing.
I love that.
Coming out with a toothpaste, I believe, has a and a salve for welts and whatnot, and then the toothpaste, I believe, comes in a recyclable aluminum or a tin kind of twisty little container.
Nice.
So
we
that's good.
We need some all natural Vaseline, if you know what I mean. You know.
Hey, when does that Steven Seagal fit that you were wearing come out?
Oh, bro, I'm gonna get you guys those. They're almost done this week. Like, today's Wednesday, probably Friday. So I'll probably send them next week.
Well, what am I wearing in Paris?
Well, that's the thing is, you know, like, let's just get, you know, wear some of your normal clothes and let's put some match some stuff together. But Alex just got a bunch of stuff, so
okay.
Hopefully he'll bring you some stuff to the practice. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have him go
but
to.
It's a combination, you know. I see paintball fashion as like combination of things, you know. It's like combination of like, you know, dress shirts or jackets that are other companies, and then mix it with it. You know, it's like Tiger wear. You wear a Tiger wear hat, but then you wear, you know, like a cardigan or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, everybody saw Chris. Everybody saw Chris Odom walking through the what do you call it? Just the hall, getting ready for his game. You know, with that top on, and I mean, it looked like a designer top to me.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of which, wishing you a speedy recovery, Chris. Got a lot of support going your way
for sure
from the community. You're gonna be stronger than ever.
Gotta love that guy, man.
Yeah.
I love all these guys that are coming out, like total world bridgers, man. You know, and I think that's also like kind of what's happening in the industry and in the sport. It's like everybody's like kind of coming back, and they're like, okay, look, I've got this. I've been training for this long, and now I'm back in the game, and now I can weave this together. You know?
Yeah. No, that's always been a pretty cool thing, is when someone, you know, goes up and gets actually like a more like big and famous, or comes into like another sport. We had a lot of the skateboarders and a lot of the BMXers back in the day, and then, you know, you get those guys and they're like, dude, yeah, paintball, I used to do that all the time. Or DJs are another big one. Like, DJs are really into paintball.
That's funny.
Yeah, like Borgor.
Yeah, Borgor was into it. I believe Marshmallow plays paintball also. I got hit up by his manager the other day. They want to play paintball. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of cool, man. Paintball's cool. Everybody loves it.
No, you guys are excellent. All right, well, I'm gonna start my day. I love you guys.
All right, we're gonna wrap up our day.
I'm glad that we can support you, and just remember, if it's cooler than hormesis, wear it, and if it's not cooler than hormesis, don't wear it.
Well said.
Yeah, well said. Thank you, Oliver. I really appreciate you, and we'll chat soon. And thanks, and I'll see you in Paris. I'll have a warm baguette ready for you every single day.
Enjoy your day in the future on Wednesday.
How's our mockingbird? Is our mockingbird still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not.
They live to be about 60. So.
I don't think he's in season right now, though.
So he might
piece of fruit.
Yeah, it's it's not mating season for him.
Kyle bought a female mockingbird and then let it out down the street to see if it would coax it over.
Yeah.
But it just moved into the tree with him, and now there's 2 mockingbirds.
Yeah.
All right, pal.
How was San Diego summer? Are you guys shredding? Are you guys at the beach every day?
He
California
surfed the other day. It was
Boardwalk,
really
or what?
good.
Dude, I got him in the water. He surfed. Sloan's a water baby. We put these little floaties on, and she rips it all the way like out past the pier. She wants to go out and like heavy surf.
Dude, she's super good at paintball. Oh my god, dude, she was
ripping.
Yeah.
Everybody I'd seen.
I know. You should see her with these jelly blaster guns, man.
Even Margaret the other day was playing some paintball against Alex.
I saw that.
And she had like the best form. She's clearly watched it.
She pretends like she doesn't watch it, but Margaret, we know you watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know you watch.
You can pick her up, man. She's pretty good.
We're gonna make a girls team. Camille, Herb, Laura.
Mhm.
We got.
Yeah, like
We got the.
what
We
are
got
you guys
the
gonna
crew.
call it?
What are we gonna
The
call
babes?
it? The babes.
The babes? Ooh. The
The
milfs.
babes. The babes. The milfs.
The milfs.
The mother of dragons.
Oh,
Ooh, I like that.
dude, they're all
I
good.
like.
We'll get a couple names together, and we'll have the community vote on it.
Okay, cool. And keep your eyes peeled for other people you think that would be great to sponsor for Hermesis. We'd love to have your input on that because we want to keep growing that in a sense. Because really, this is like we want to raise the bar for future generations to say, okay, actually, man, we can get sponsored. And Kyle, you got to start sponsoring people. I wish every company sponsored individuals. It would just keep the momentum alive. Like reinvigoration and fuel to get out there and keep doing what you're doing. Because I know what you're doing, Ryan. It takes a lot of energy, and you've been doing it for a long time. So I hope this invigorates you and keeps you motivated. And I hope you play better than you've ever played, and just keep smashing everybody. Keep getting MVPs.
Than's, buddy. I
Oh,
will.
yeah.
I'll keep racking them
And
up.
the other thing is let's think about how we could make you your icon, kind of like the Jumpman Jordan icon. Like, what does that look like? Like, let's do a green man,
There you go. I like that.
You
Maybe
know?
it'll just be a big smile. Just
Yeah,
like-
and any
just the
ideas, any ideas that you have or things that you want to do like that, like if you want to do a bamboo shirt, like just let me know.
Let's
so I
go.
can start.
Bamboo shirts. Get me going. Bamboo tank tops coming out 2023. Right after Puxatawny Phil comes out of the groundhog hole and does not see a shadow.
Okay, great.
Approximately
Great.
April, May. Releasing April,
And
May.
take it in Paris, and maybe you'll see me there.
All right, I'll be looking to the horizon.
Yeah, I'll be eating a baguette.
I know. You slang it over your shoulder. I've seen it before. All right, buddy. Oh, there we go. He's always the last one to say the last word.
Yeah.
You ever notice that?
Yeah, he didn't say bye.
He doesn't let you say goodbye.
He said bye, and then he
And then he starts talking,
kept
and
going.
you're
And
about
then
to say,
after-
"All right, bye," and then
Yeah.
he just
Yep.
and then he just hits it.
Mhm.
Damn, amazing show so far. This was
Great conversation.
We always plan for an amazing show,
Mm-hmm.
just so everybody knows. Like, we know the show is gonna be like the best one we've ever done, but like that one was like the best one. I feel like we're saying this every week.
Yeah.
The Thomas Taylor one was like the best one we ever did.
Yeah.
Episode 100, the best episode for sure we've ever done.
Yeah. Marcella came in hot.
Marcelo came in hot. This one, the best show we've ever done.
Yeah.
Do we
To
still
date, yeah.
to date? Yeah.
Yeah.
So next week, I don't know what you guys are gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But maybe we're gonna go to the feed store and find some mini cocks. Hey, do you know? By the way, you know this because you took care of a chicken, but you can ship chicken from the post office. Remember, I shipped it from my mom's.
Well, that's why I had to take it
How
out because
great-
it was over the holidays, so you couldn't ship it over the holidays.
That's right, because you had to take care of it.
Yeah.
What if we, Chase 2, correct. What if in the very first, Michael, the very first Ollie appearance was legendary. What if we grabbed a couple of chickens on the next show and we gave some of those away?
Oh yeah.
Mini cocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, would that be great? Someone's parents would be really pissed if they came and opened it. And by the way, you
Yes.
get like a nice little Post-it note. Sometimes if your package comes up and you've got the Spick and Span sticker on the side that way you know it's from us. Because I know that some people will just get a package and be like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
Someone sent to the wrong address.
Yes.
But yeah. Anyway, what's next? What's next? I think we did it.
I think we had to give away some free stuff.
Yeah, let's give away some stuff. You know what's great? And this is in the spirit of just Oliver being on here. I found this jersey laying underneath here.
Whoa.
I think we should just give this away.
Might need to.
Let's give this away on the show right now. I was
right.
gonna do trivia, but I think that this was too easy. I think people will remember that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to figure out. So definitely we've got this. We've got a handful of koozies. I've got $200 to give away from Matrix Gear Paintball. I've got that jacket I really need to get rid of. Also, if you guys are in the market for any Dynasty pinstripe jerseys, I know Kyle has some jerseys. All the guys have jerseys for sale. The blue ones you're going to see on Friday. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these koozies we're going to give away right now. So I'm just going to spin the wheel. Everybody who is a member, and we're going to figure out what we're going to do for this this jersey. I'm going to still think about it. It might be a mega giveaway. But in the meantime, we're going to jump over here to the wheel in a second. And I'm going to start spinning it. And if it hits your name, you win.
This,
What do we got there? Oh, yeah, let's hit that.
We got
Okay,
a-
we are spinning right now.
camouflage HK hoodie here.
Camo HK hoodie, always a treat. Okay, Reds, blue. Red versus blue. Clever. Okay,
Large.
red versus blue. And also, if you join the channel today, you are on the wheel. This is for another Spick and Span koozie. Let's go. These are White Claw koozies, huh? I noticed that because I brought them on the boat trip with me, and I had to trim them a little bit.
Ooh, they said
What?
cutthroat for the jersey.
We can do cutthroat.
I think
Make that
that's
happen.
good.
Let's award the people that are here. Mr.
Yep.
Thomas Stevens winning a koozie. I've got a $50 gift card coming from Matrix Gear Paintball right now. Matrix Gear Paintball. Giving up $50. 2 of you guys are going to win this $50 right now. Anthony Sand. Also, we do need your email addresses. And you need to check your spam folders. I get emails back from everybody asking them where their thing is, and I say check your spam, and then I never hear from you guys again. So check your spam folders for a Matrix Gear gift card. Let's talk paintball. Let's go. Yes. Okay.
Vince also,
Yeah,
just
he's
to
got some-
talk about some allegedly news, I think he said there's a pro team selling their spot
Right now?
at the end of the year. He wrote that earlier.
Yeah, I did see that. I could see a pro team doing that for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Especially if it's worth a bunch, because I know how much it costs to have a. Yeah, I know how much it costs to do to run a pro team, and it is expensive. And if you don't have a sponsorship, a large lucrative sponsorship, then my guess. Let's see, if you had to, is it rude to guess? I would say the guys that I could foresee maybe selling their spot would be Latin Saints. If they keep it, I could see them selling it, possibly.
Uprising.
Uprising would be another one. Just, I feel like they've kind of hit a plateau. I feel like those guys have a ton of talent, extremely talented group. It's just they got stuck, kind of. They started making Sunday and then they digressed slightly. I love practicing against those guys and I think that they'll do very well on this field because they're very aggressive. But I could see them selling a spot. Definitely not ML Kings. I could see there's that Aftermath thing. I don't think they're going to sell their spot, but they had a little bit of a shakeup there. But I don't know. Never know.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Put in the
see.
comments who you guys think. I don't think NYX would sell their spot. They do have to keep their spot.
Yeah.
I am a huge NYX fan.
Me too.
Although I will call out Harris because he gave me shit on Friday and he's like, "Hey Greenspan, where you at? I was surfing yesterday." I was like, "Oh, you were?" He's like, "Yeah, for sure." I go, "Ah, I missed you. When do you guys fly out?" He's like, "Sunday night. Why? What's up? Or what's good?" And I was like, "Well, actually, I live right by the beach, and if you don't leave out till Sunday night, we'll probably be done around 2 or 3. Why don't you come on over and I'll take you surfing?"
Yeah.
And then he's
didn't
like,
show up.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even I reached out to them.
I know, we all reached out. He
Like,
just
hey,
hid
come
in
by.
he hid in his hotel room.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, come down. I'll take you to the best taco place.
Yeah.
You know, Arsenal was like, dude, I want good tacos. And I was like, I know the best taco shop.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, maybe we'll come down for that. I go, it just happens to be right next to the surf break.
Yeah.
Literally, you guys can get tacos. We can get Harris out on a board. You guys can eat tacos on the boardwalk, on the pier, and watch his ass flounder around. Yeah.
Spin for these two. This
Okay.
we got an HK shirt
Okay,
here.
let's do it. We're spinning right now.
And then for the hoodie, also
Oops.
back there.
Okay.
Go ahead and do the mega members for the
Mega for the hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay. HK shirt. Andrew Blee just won that one. Sorry, I didn't.
Oh yeah, and Brandon Trujillo on Aftermath.
Yeah, they haven't picked him up yet.
Okay.
They haven't picked him up yet. I did talk with his dad a little bit because I do want to see Brandon and them finish out the season with the Titans.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They just won an event.
Yeah.
You know, and they have an opportunity to win another one, and there's a good thing they've got going there now. And we talked about this last week on the show. In case you missed it, you can tune into last week's show. But we talked about, is it worth leaving? Now I know Brandon doesn't have a whole lot invested in the Titans guys because it's not like he grew up playing with those guys, you know. And so he has played a lot with all those Aftermath guys for a long time. And it's just, what's the pro badge worth?
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
that's a good question right there. All right, I'm going to jump over to the Mega Support Status wheel right now. This is going to be for an HK jacket, the sweatshirt. What is it?
Hoodie. Yeah, the camo hoodie.
Camo hoodie. Going out to Mega member David Rowe.
Whoa.
Nice. And good news, that'll probably fit him.
There you go.
I know that I did send a medium jacket out to Roland Johnson. I know, Ron, you're an XL, maybe double X, but maybe your son can fit into that jacket that we sent you last time. This is going to be $100. $100. Mr. Steven Snyder is winning
Nice.
from Matrix Gear. All right. And It Flies, It Dies is going out to Mega member TRG Goat.
Nice.
All right. Now,
What are we doing? Cutthroat?
I think we do cutthroat. Whoops,
Yeah.
Whoops. Where am I going here? Where's the display capture? There you are. All right. Let's do cutthroat. Okay. So the rules for cutthroat are simple. We have a pretty significant lag from when what is seen on our screen. So it is a little tricky, but you gotta bear with us. So what I'm gonna do is for cutthroat. Kyle, you're monitoring it all?
Yep.
All right. This is how I feel is the most fair to do it. I'm going to do it for everybody first, but I'm only going to do 2 spins of the main wheel. Okay?
Okay.
If you are here, we're going to give you approximately a soft 3 to 4 count.
Yep.
Okay? To chime in. So everybody who's watching this and they're working heavy machinery, push pause on the machinery. Put down whatever you're doing and get ready to call out that you're here. All right? And if I see your guys' names here, I'm going to try to do my best to remember you guys are here. But you have only a few moments to say yes. So I'm going to spin it 2 different times. We're going to give you guys 2 times on the main wheel. Then we're going to go over to the mega wheel. This is for Oliver Lang's jersey. Copy. Cowboy, you are not eligible to win it, unfortunately, because you are not a member. Neither are you, Richard Adam. Okay. Anyway, we're going to get to it. Okay. And
Here we go.
Here we go. Hold on, let me scroll down here so I don't mess this up. Here is the display. And we're going. Okay, so there's about a 5-second delay between what we see on our screen and what you guys see. Oh, Mr. McEldowney. So once it pops up, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did he get it?
No.
That's actually what we should do is by the time, once it shows the name, we're going to start spinning it again. And it does not, Dan is not in here. The second possible winner is Melissa Parker. Going once, Melissa Parker going twice. Melissa Parker going 3 times. Melissa Parker is now.
No. Oh yeah, she's there.
Oh,
In the last second. Yeah.
Oh, Melissa Parker. That is as fair as it get. We have 530 of you guys, awesome members and supporters.
Nice.
The fact that we've got 200 and some odd of you guys all watching, and gals all watching simultaneously. That is deserving of another air horn.
Yeah.
Melissa, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being ready and on here. Sick, epic, awesome. Let's go.
Dude, that's a great
That's
prize.
crazy. Because remember when we started Cutthroat and we spun it like 15 times before someone were like, okay, we got to stop doing this, right? And now on a wheel of 530 of you awesome subscribers, members, fans, friends, family.
We had to spin it twice.
We hit it on the second one.
Yeah.
So Dan McEldowney, oof, bad one to miss live.
We gotta do Cutthroat more. Everyone loves.
Let's do Cutthroat more.
Yeah.
Do I have anything else I can give away? What do we got in here? We're going to do something. Oh, that jacket. We'll do a Cutthroat for the jacket. We'll do a Mega Member Cutthroat right now. Melissa Parker, you're winning this jersey right now.
What jacket?
That HK jacket. It's like right here somewhere. It's that big one. Is it on the ground? Is it right here? You see it?
Oh,
No. Well, it's an HK Army jacket. It's specifically for heavy winter.
is it this thing over here?
I don't know. It was. Yeah, that's the guy. Get him.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, that's a dope jacket.
Look at this thing.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's a nice. This is like a serious winter jacket. Like it actually works really well. Yeah, and Justin, we'll get some other stuff. I'm gonna have Island Designs hit us with some other. Nobody wants that. Hey, Michael, I'll tell you what. If this didn't say HK Army on it, I would keep this.
Yeah.
This is like a seriously nice high-end
it's
jacket.
nice.
It's probably the nicest thing they've ever made. And they make some nice stuff. I'm not gonna knock them too much. And it still has the tag thing on it, so I'm pretty sure this is brand new.
Yeah.
I think I got this for Camille. This is Camille's jacket.
Wow.
She never wore it. She needed one. She had to have it. I need to have that jacket because I don't have enough jackets. And then she never wore it once. Okay, so it is a schmedium, but Mr. Chili Borad, Mr. Claybird, you gotta have. If you win it, here's the great thing about what the community does and what everybody is great about. If you get something from us and it doesn't fit you, well, the way we say it is one size fits all.
Yes.
Whatever you get, it's one size fits all.
Yeah.
But if you do get it and it doesn't fit you that well, pay it forward. Mm-hmm. I know that there's somebody at your paintball field that is very much in need of a jacket.
Yeah, and if they don't watch the Spick and Span show, then you can just be like, "Hey, I got you a gift,"
It's from Ryan Kyle,
or from you.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
I got you a gift.
Yeah, I got you a gift.
Wow.
Don't tell
I was thinking of you, so I got you.
Honey,
this
I was
gift.
thinking of you, and I know you're always cold, so I just went out and got this gift for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Clever.
I ripped the tags off so you couldn't see the price.
Yeah.
That's what you say.
And in the pocket is a Spick and Span thing. Like, who's the Spick and Span show? And they said thanks and congratulations to me. All right. We're going to jump over to the Mega Support Status membership. Oh, yeah, there we go. I gave away a nice HK jacket I won here. Thanks, Michael Brayton.
Yep.
That's right. Okay. Super Mega Support Status members. This is Cutthroat. You guys know the rules because we just did it. And we don't need... we need no more introduction here. Let's just go on over here. And the wheel is spinning. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Where it stops, nobody knows. It is Mr. Scotty Doe 987. I have not
Scotty
seen
Doe.
him in here.
987.
987 going once. Scotty Doe 987 going twice. Going 3 times. And it is still spinning. So you have until this thing stops spinning. Do I see it? Do I see it? No Scotty Doe. How about Mr. Matthew Santos? Going once, Maddie. Going twice, Maddie. Going 3 times, Santos. And I don't see it. Then it is a negativo. How about Mr. Eric Alshire? Eric Alshire going once. He's going twice. He's going 3 times, and we're spinning it again. Oh, see, look at this. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
The wheel of 530. Okay, here we go. Fort key.
I believe. Oh yeah, Fort Key's in here.
Hey, oh, wait, where are we? We're on the mega. Oh, Fort key. Okay, all you need to do right now, Mr. Fort key. Oh, Matthew Santos. Oh, you're way off. Or are we way off? When did they comment on these things? All right, Matt Santos, you're gonna get a consolation prize because
We'll give you guys both gifts.
yeah, we're gonna give you guys both gifts.
Fort Key and Santos.
Okay. We're gonna make sure you guys get some. Each of you are gonna get
All
something.
right. Well, which one of you guys is a medium?
Yeah, how about that? Who's a medium and what size is the other person? So,
Fort Key, Matt. Which one of you guys is a medium?
Santos did win first. Could have been the lag. It's weird though that you get the comments different times from when the screen is on there.
Yeah.
We need to talk to YouTube about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Santos, what size are you?
So he's
in large or XL.
And,
Weagle, I'm a medium. I don't know if I believe that one, Mr. Derek. Forky, 2X and an XL, large or medium. Okay.
Why don't you just throw Fort Key and Santos on there? We're gonna find
got you guys.
something.
Yeah.
And I guess that means that this jacket can go back into the pot for next week.
Yeah, next week. We're gonna give the jacket away next week.
But-
We're gonna hook you guys up with some XL and double XL stuff.
Yeah.
In
Or something
that,
else.
insane.
It might
Yeah.
not be a shirt.
It's gonna be something dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be something good. I mean, I've got 2 golden barrels right there. Maybe we'll throw one of those in there. Maybe. Probably not. All right, guys. If you haven't already, get your Tiger Wear gear. Support everybody who supports you guys. If you haven't already, grab any of your favorite pro player or pro anything. Grab it all. Support it all. Support paintball. Support each other. Shout out to Hormesis. Shout out to Tiger Wear. Matrix Gear. Island
Shout
Designs.
out to Alex and Oliver
Thank
for
you
that
guys,
amazing gift.
so much for everything. Shout out to Fort Key and all the Mega Support Status memberships. All of our amazing supporters, fans, friends, family. This is great, man. Paintball is growing. Paintball is getting better, and we're all here for an amazing ride. So we're glad to have you guys on there. Look at that, 1,000 views.
Boom.
Booyah.
And we'll see you guys next week. We're headed up to practice Impact in DMG this weekend, so back with some more intel on the field next week.
Get you guys some nuggets.
Yeah.
Get you guys a couple
Episode
of nuggets.
103.
103 coming at you. Booyah. We got a ton of great announcements, a huge show, and all the news and all the stuff that's going on. Possibly, allegedly. We are ripping right now. Get some sick giveaways. Amazing. Everybody.